wake up. Welcome to Trivia Night, a perfect storm of unholy truths, but without all the preachy morality of those other serial killers. I'm going to ask you a bunch of trivia questions. If you get a question wrong, you have to fight for your life in one of my super fun mini-games. If you do badly in the mini-game, I'll kill you. But don't worry, those can still win the game. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round where the living and dead compete to see who can escape first. Oh, and anyone watching the game can join the audience. Why let your friends hog all the pain? Listen to me go on and on. Mother always said I love the sound of my own voice filter. Let's play already. Here's the first question. When should you yell, "Perdiddle"? Use your device to answer the question. Time's running out. And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? The rest of you, let's go someplace fun. Welcome to the killing floor. We're going to play Chalices. All of the safe players have been provided with a poison pellet. Pick a chalice to put your poison in. Okie dokie, it's your turn to play. Pick a chalice to drink from. I'm pretty excited to show off my chalice collection. Tasty. Now let's see what everyone drank. Huh, no one drank any poison. That's not fair. It's early, but here are your scores. But don't get too high or too low because you're all doomed, remember? How about this? How cool are Japanese toilets? Who picked this? The rest of you, come with me. Hey girl, welcome back to the killing floor. Let's get all artsy-fartsy. I want to see some masterpieces from you piggies. A dangerous animal. Draw this thing as best as you can and press send when you're finished. Now everyone gets to vote. I want you to pick the worst drawing. It feels good to tear others down. Aw, don't be shy. Pick a drawing for punishment. The votes are in. I actually really enjoyed what you made, but rules are rules. See, I wasn't joking when I said I'd kill you. I just totally killed you. But trivia is not just for those drawing breath. Keep playing and you might just rejoin the living. I kind of wish I were a ghost. Someday. Let's see how the scores look now. Here's another one. What are you supposed to get for kissing the Blarney Stone? Who said this? The rest of you who are still alive, prepare for your punishment. I'm going to ask you a question. Your life depends on how you answer. What's the secret to being happy? Type an answer on your device and press send when you're finished. Are you proofreading that thing? Now everyone gets to vote. I want you to pick the answer that you hate the most. Whoever wrote the answer with the most votes dies. Pick the answer that makes you go, no thank you. The votes are in. Let's punish the jerk who wrote it. Alright, next question. What's the second book in Stieg Larsson's trilogy? And the correct answer is this one. Let's play a game. Word time! Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out. My ransom letters could use a little bit more pizzazz. Don't be the person with the shortest word or you'll regret it. Start poking those letters with your fingers. The letters don't have to touch each other, and remember to press submit when you're done. You're almost out of time. Let's see what you came up with. Bad spelling is unacceptable. And ties are verboten. I just read the Fountainhead, so I only reward winners. Only one of you is still alive. You know what that means. Congrats on making it here alive. Now let's see if you can escape with your body. I'm going to give you a category. Mammals. Tap on each hand. Let's see the right answers. You move forward one space for every correct answer. You're getting real close to the exit! Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too? If a ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. Here comes the next question. Signers of the Declaration of Independence. Decision. Are you afraid of the dark? You should be. Marsupials. Anytime today. Here's another one. European rivers. A bunch of smart people, huh? Here's another one. Conifer trees. Darkness approaches. Justin Bieber tattoos. Just a few more steps. Left-handed pitchers. Let the darkness consume you. New York City neighborhoods. Oh, this is so close. A real photo finish. Come on, wake up! Wake up! Welcome to Trivia Night, a slow descent into permanent madness, but it's also just a happy-go-lucky. Okay, I can pick up social cues, I'll shut up. Let's start the game. Okay, first question. On what continent would you find Patagonia? And the correct answer is... who got it right? The rest of you, you're in for a treat. Welcome to the killing floor. Let's play the finger cutting game. I want your digits. Just some light humor. Just choose one of your fingers to cut off. Easy, right? All you have to do is endure blinding pain. Get to cutting. Ah! Ah! Thanks for the finger food. No, I'm kidding. I don't eat them. I know where they've been. This is where I keep track of all the scores. On this board. I call it a scoreboard. Please don't steal that name from me. Alright, next question. What type of deadly thing is a blue crate? This one? The rest of you, I want to show you something. Welcome back to the killing floor. We're going to play chalices. I've given all the safe players a bit of poison to use. Pick a chalice to poison. And it's your turn now. Pick a chalice to drink from. I like saying the word chalice. Makes me feel like someone who wears silk underwear. Ooh. Good to the last drop, if you know what I mean. Now let's see what everyone drank. What? No one drank any poison? That's no fun. Welcome back to the scoreboard. The scoreboard is your friend. Let's try another one. Ugh, it's so hard keeping up with all the latest killing trends and techniques. For example, what's in ads? Time's running out. And the correct answer is this. The rest of you, let's play a game. You're in luck. There's a big pile of cash in here. Here's how this is going to work. If no one takes the money, no one dies. But if you do take the money, I'll kill everyone who didn't. There's one catch. If you all take the money, then you all die. Huddle up and talk about your strategy, dingalings. Let's see who gets screwed. Yes! It's good to see evil win. Aww, I'm gonna enjoy this. Next question. Take a back seat, Mozart. Who wrote Round Ball Rock, the theme song for the NBA on NBC? Who picked this? The rest of you who are still alive, I have a surprise for you. Aw, hell, son! It's math time! Answer as many math questions as you can before time runs out. Whoever does the worst, dies. Let's kick some math. I love watching brains throb. Make the most of your limited math time. Uh-oh. You failed at math, so now you're subtracted. I've got more questions for you. Approximately how long after death does rigor mortis usually set in? Said this one. I have a surprise for you. Uh-oh, this is a mess. I spilled blood all over my favorite piece of art. I think I'm using the wrong type of lid for this jar of blood. I really need to get out all the lids and match them, but that's gonna take like a whole afternoon. Memorize the pattern of blood. Okay, you've had long enough. I saw a show on Discovery Channel the other day that said that most short-term memory starts to fade after just a few seconds. A few seconds! Yep. The longer you try to hold on to something you quickly memorize, the more your brain starts to misremember. Yep. The brain. She is a funny thing. Oh, wait, you have a game to finish. Reproduce the pattern on your device by tapping on all the spaces that were red. Then press submit when you're done. The person who is furthest from the pattern will die. Here's that art again, and here's what you did. Basic shapes are too tough for you, huh? See if you understand this. Let's try this again. It's crazy how fast time goes when you're having fun. Around how long did the Spanish Inquisition last? And the correct answer is this one. Let's play a dice game. I'll go first. 6. Now I need an assistant. How about you? In order to live, should they roll higher or lower? You can make it as hard or as easy as you want. Aw, you're too soft. Fine. Roll higher than me or you die. I am furious right now. You're pretty sharp with the dice. You should join my D&D quest. Let's try another one. Let's mix things up a little bit with a picture question. I'm trying to access the dark web, but I'm having the hardest time. I've tried everything. www.darkweb.com, darkweb.org, and even darkweb.gov. But nothing. All I ever get is this picture from my desktop. Enough of that. Oh, I guess I was searching my desktop instead of searching the internet. I do that all the time. It's so hard to know if you're actually on the internet or not. They make it look so much easier in the movies. Talk about an evil guy fail. Huh. Anyway, in this picture, what animal is on the ground? Who picked this? Let's go someplace fun. Nothing says, "Yup, you're probably going to die," than taking a spin at the loser wheel. Why aren't you spinning? Spin, spin, spin. Wow, I did not see you surviving that one. People often ask me what's the most evil thing I've ever done, and it's gotta be that time I ordered delivery during the purge. Alright, next question. In the 1992 Muppet Christmas Carol, who portrayed Charles Dickens? And the correct answer is this. Everyone is wrong. You're in for a treat. Let's test your memory. Memorize the pattern. And done. Is it distracting if I start yelling out, car, duck, square, Wisconsin? From left to right, what was the order of the colors? If you have the worst memory, you die. Don't forget. Voila! Look familiar? How did you do? It looks like you forgot what was at stake. Oh good, we're just down to one. Glad to see you've made it here alive. But can you escape with your body? I'm going to give you a category. African nations. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit. Let's see the right answers. You move forward 1 space for every correct answer. Aww, you have to get answers right to get closer to the exit. Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too? If a ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. Time is almost up. Here's another one. Voiced by Frank Oz. Anytime today, kiddo. You got a ghost breathing down your neck. Spooky! Can you stay out of the shadows? Character classes in Dungeons and Dragons. Decisions. Eternal suffering awaits. Chinese zodiac animals. Have to write some harder questions. Hurry up! Mountain Dew flavors. It's almost up. You killed your friend! Better get away fast. Here comes the next question. Sausages. So much blood! The shadows are coming. Sriracha ingredients. It all rides on this. And you're out of here. European capitals.
I am Schmitty, and the time for Quiplash is upon us. Is that everyone? Huh. No, it's fine. You guys will do. Here's round one. You'll get 2 prompts on your device. Just answer them however you want. Your responses, or quips, will be pitted against someone else's, and everyone will vote on their favorite. The more folks who choose your answer, the more points you get. Go! Okay, remember, this is all your fault. Our first prompt is, explain how babies are made in 3 words. Okay, choose your favorite. Up next, a rejected song from the musical Oklahoma. Put in your votes. Your next prompt is, what God probably smells like. Get to voting. Next on deck, what not to say to a date while you're on a paddle boat. It's voting time. Next, the next way airlines will probably try to save money, blank. Vote now. Moving on, the most pointless thing to strap a GoPro camera on. And vote. Round 1 is in the books. Let's see the scores. Round 2 is here, so let's double the points and bonuses, shall we? Time for the big reveal. First up, the worst bachelor party would involve blank. Okay, select your favorite quip. Next, a very hipster form of birth control. Time to vote. Moving on, the worst children's game, Hungry Hungry Blank. Okay, vote. Next prompt, somebody who would make a terrible soccer goalie. Vote away. Coming up next, the worst person to be on a plane with would constantly blank. Ready, set, vote! Okay, next one. A sex position for ghosts. Vote on your devices. That's it for round 2. Let's see those scores. Round 3, the last lash. Everybody's getting the same prompt, so don't hold back. Write a quip using these word lash rules. All right, here's the board. It's round 3, so you've got 3 medals to award: a gold, a silver, and a bronze. Make your picks. Okay, everyone, let's see who got those medals. Bronze. Show me the silver. And now the gold. Medals are nice, but points are even nicer, so... We did it, you guys! Let's go to the scores! Time for Quiplash with your host, Josh Schmitty Schmidstenstein. Who's me? Oh, that's me. I'm Schmitty. I knew that. The great thing about a fresh game is that right now, you're all tied for first place. And last. This is round one. You'll score points based on the percentage of people who prefer your answer. Have at it. Let's see those quips. First off, a good use for an abandoned mall. Okay, vote for your favorite. Next one, a good punishment for an unruly child is to simply look him in the eye and tell him blank. Get to voting. Next on the list, a weird dad keeps all of his children's blank as memories. Time to vote. Next in the hopper, how the Monopoly guy really earned his wealth. Vote now. Next up, the advice a couples therapist would give to Captain America and Bucky. And vote. And next is, what memory is this player suppressing? Put in your votes. Round one's over. Let's check the scoreboard. Round two time, and look sharp because I'm doubling all the point values. Clock's running out. Pick fast or use a safety quip. All right, let's have a look. Up first, a rejected title for Hitler's book, Mein Kampf. Okay, everybody pick your favorite. Next prompt. The saddest thing to say with a voice full of helium. Ready, set, vote! Next in the hopper, what a bad undercover cop posing as a teen says. It's voting time. Okay, next one. A good sign everyone in your dance class hates you. Okay, vote. Coming up next, the worst thing to say as you enter a tough biker bar. Vote away. the worst part about sharing a sleeping bag with this player? Vote on your devices. That's the end of round 2. Let's take a look at the scores. That's right, it's round 3, the last lash. Look alive because you're all getting the same prompt this time. Fill in this comic. Let's see those quips. Present your medals now. Nice, let's see who snagged the medals. Bronze. Bring out the silver. And finally gold. All right, let's turn that into cold hard points. It's over. Let's see the final scores.
Welcome to Fakin' It. I'm Cookie. I'll be your spirit guide through all this party game self-embarrassment. Couple quick words before we jump into the game. And yes, it's skippable if you're one of those people. During each round of play, each of you is going to be sent a task to your device. Like, raise your hand if you've ever farted. But one of you will get nothing. And that person is the faker. Everyone wants to figure out who the faker is, and the faker just wants to blend in. When you hear the go sound, you either raise your hand or not, depending on whether you've ever farted before, which you have. And the faker just has to fake it. After that, everyone votes on their device who they think the faker is. If everyone picks the correct person, the faker is caught. But here's the most important part. Fakers, if you're caught in a lie, if you raise your hand when you really should have kept it down, lie, cheat, deny, come up with whatever story you have to throw other players off the scent. Be the faker. Some of the tasks will involve raising your hand, or pointing, or maybe making a weird face. But there will always be a faker, and you'll have 3 chances to catch him. Oh, one more quick suggestion before we get going. It's important to be able to see each other, so if possible, consider sitting in a semicircle or like small lines facing each other. Whatever works best while still feeling comfortable. Let's start with Hands of Truth. It's an easy one, just like we saw a minute ago. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. The task was, raise your hand if you showered today. Vote for the faker now. You can change your vote if you change your mind, by the way.